I'm Tristan Mann.
And I'm Zoe Leach. Welcome back to another Lotus Leaf Live-ish broadcast here every Tuesday.
Reminder to all students, you must have your student-issued student IDs to enter home games for free. If you don't have your student ID, there's a $5 charge and cash is not accepted. You must pay with a debit or a credit card.
Fans in the stands, Monroe High Unified will be taking on Monroe County Sheriffs on Friday, February 17th at 4 p.m. here at MHS. Come and cheer on your fellow Trojans.
The Early Middle College program at Monroe High School offers students the opportunity to complete a high school diploma while earning up to an associate's degree for free. The application is open from 8th to 10th grade students and is due Friday, March 3rd. The application link and informational brochure were shared with 9th and 10th grade TFTs and should be linked on the TFT Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Bonham in room C219 or Mr. Hoffman in the counseling office.
Monroe High School Band and Orchestra students had an excellent showing at the MSBOA, District 12 Solo and Ensemble and Festival, held at Franklin High School in Livonia on January 28, 2023. Participating students prepared music on their own for this event and performed as soloists in small groups for the festival judges. The following students earned a Division I Superior rating.
Nolan Livingston for flute solo and piccolo solo, Dylan Serrata for trombone solo, Ellen Gerwick for flute solo, Ever Smith for flute solo, Megan Mahoney for a flute solo, Eli Gibson, Mason Smith, Wyatt Whitelaw for a brass trio, Riley Solomon, Noah Gould, Elijah Yeeman, Chris Gallagher for a saxophone quartet, Megan Mahoney, Kayla Harmon, Ellen Gerwick for a flute trio, Ever Smith, Lillian Whitaker, Ryan Veers for a trio, Emily Holland for a flute solo, Sarah Forrester for a flute solo, Haley Overton for an alto saxophone solo, Riley Solomon for an alto saxophone solo, Kayla Harmon for a flute solo, Stephen Ortiz for a violin solo, Julia Perleski for a trumpet solo, Joey Matthews and Noah Gould for an alto saxophone duet, Sarah Forrester, Whitney Gossett, and Amanda Hall for a trio. And special recognition goes to sophomore Megan Mahoney, who received the highest possible set of scores that a judge can give.
On Saturday, January 7, 2023, we had 3 students participate in the University of Michigan Vocal Arts Day in Ann Arbor. Tony Johnson, Rayanne Paracha, and Ren Stewart sang with several hundred high school students from all over the state of Michigan. They spent the day rehearsing with the men's and women's glee clubs and then presented a concert in the Hill Auditorium.
PPI has teamed up with Mrs. Bemis to sponsor Spirit Week this week. Today is Pajama Day, Thursday is Twin Day, and Friday will be Old Folks Day.
Attention seniors, if you have not ordered your cap and gown, all orders must be placed no later than Saturday, April 1st. Orders are not accepted at the school and must be placed at jostens.com or by emailing jostens@Hollinsworth.
For anyone interested in bringing a guest to the Winterfest dance, you'll need to fill out the guest dance form. The steps are right here.
You remember the graphic?
I did.
Here again with all of your Monroe sports is Peyton Renwick.
Boys wrestling took on many opponents in the SEC invite on Saturday. The MHSSA will be held at Lincoln High School.
If you have any sport-related updates, remember to email them to Mr. Cornett or meet him at his room in A-Wing 219. We'll have more for you next week. Make it happen, Monroe.
To get your team into our sports segment, be sure to have your coaches update their scores on the Trojan Athletics website. I'm Tristan Mann.
And I'm Zoe Leach. That's all we have for you today. Remember to make it happen, Monroe. We'll see you next time.